One, I went through how to set up a keyboard binding in Rox. So for example, we've added options Control O, and also display, save current display settings Control D, and this setting we'll use today extensively, along with a couple other useful keyboard shortcuts. So here's a rox-filer, and today what we'll do is we'll work on how to use keyboard to place a certain rox-filer on particular place in a screen, which is very helpful, I find. So that will be the major portion of part 2 today. So what we can do is go ahead and show the hidden files and rox-filer on the root level, and then to place this here, for example, we can go ahead and place the window over here, and then what we can do is to be able to open this whenever we open rox-filer at root, the window will be here. So what we can how we can set that up is with a Control D, and then we'll bring up this window display, save current display settings Control D, and then we can go ahead and place the window where we want it, and then we'll say we want to have it remembers position and size and show hidden and so on, and then we'll go ahead and ALT to OK. So we'll just go ahead and type OK there, and then for example I want a download folder to open here whenever I have a download. So what we can do is similarly we can go down and then downloads and then place where just about where we want it, and for example we will go ahead and just place it here around here, and similarly Control D again, bring that up, and then OK, and then this time we'll rather than Control 1 for the root, what we'll do is enter the keyboard Control 2. So because I memorized with a Control 1 on the root level, what I can do now at this time, just simply tap on a number 1 key, and then it'll go to the 1, and when I tap on just 2, it'll go to the 2. So that makes it very easy. Similarly, what I can do is, let's say this is the external drive that I wanted to boot every time on auto boot and then I can go through just how to auto boot. Just right click on the icon and run pmount, and then here on this there I just click it here, so mount a partition at boot, and so it will mount every time you boot. So then what we can do is we'll go ahead and click this. So every time we start this partition by we want it to be placed let's say about here. Okay, so that's similarly what we can do is Control D again, and then we'll say OK, ALTO, and then at this point we'll just memorize it with Control 4 this time. So Control 4. Okay, so then when this is active, let me just close this, so F4. So when this is active, we'll place it on 1. Again, it's going to go to the root level, and let's say what happens if you tap on 4, it goes to where we had it memorized. The reason I skip 3 is usually what I like to do is on my I like to add my dash pictures, and we'll add that that folder, so we can just go ahead and, because we memorized the grave key on the part 1, we'll just go ahead and activate that terminal at this level, and so we'll just make a md key make a directory, so we'll just put a P there, and then my pictures, we're gonna make that and then in addition I have pixel 4, so I want my camera pictures to be in that folder, so we'll just go ahead and enter, and then we'll exit, and now we see that there is a folder, my pictures, and there's P4. Now let's say if I have any pictures there, I rather have it really open way over here. So once you place that, again you go through Control D, and then OK, we want the position and size memorized, and then this time let's say I'm used to just opening up in Control 3, so I'm gonna enter Control 3, and then it's done. So when I enter 1, it gives the root, and when I enter 3, it gets me to the folder of my pictures, P4. So now as a final exercise, what we can do is we can go ahead and bring out a terminal here, and then external drive, so SDB3, and then let's see what happens. Now you can see that there is downloads, and there's external, and there is a root level, and you can certainly among it so it simulates a dual pane. You can certainly go ahead and just drag this over here, and then move the file, and then move it back. So I think that's all I wanted to just show you. This is a part 2 of rox-filer a keyboard setup. I hope that you find it interesting. Thanks.